Okay, this is looking good. I think maybe you could distinguish the collar a little bit more. I might grab this face loop and extrude that out. Um, we might need to go back in and shape it a little bit more, but I think yeah, just giving it. I think yeah, maybe here it needs to be um, pinched in a little bit. Um, mm, might need to just trying to sort out what's going on with the geometry here. It might be easier maybe if I take this whole, oops. Um, okay, maybe if I just sort of scale this in, scale it down a bit, something like that. It's looking a little better. Um, and yeah, I think I just think the dress could maybe just use a little bit more shape and a little bit more a few more edge loops in here and just kind of it's just looking a little bit like like the front looks so straight. I think if you're a little bit off your design here, so you might want to just try to match your design a little bit more. Yeah, and push these guys in, I think. Um, Something like that, and then anyway, I mean you can do this, but Um, yeah, just generally try to just give it more shape, not so linear. And I think you're going to want some thickness here, so you can just Control E, R for scale, and scale that in, then Control E and W for move, and move that up a bit, and just kind of give it an appearance of some thickness there, and maybe a couple holding edges here or something to, you know, hold that bottom. Um, Yeah, and you might want to build the pocket thing. I don't know. I mean, you could paint that on, or you could build it. It might just be a simple extrude and some shaping afterwards. I think the elbow definitely needs a little bit more. I'm going to use the multi-cut tool. Let me make sure symmetry is on. I'm just holding down W, left mouse click, symmetry, and then symmetry, then Control Shift X, and I'll make sure there's a little bit more geometry here. And then, yeah, from above, this is looking really wide. Actually, so I might uh, scale all of these in first, just because it's pretty wide. But then I might, just to define the elbow a little bit, I might push these in a bit, and then maybe pull these out a bit, and it just gives it a bit more of a sense of, defining. I still think it's a little bit wide in this direction, so you might want to adjust that some more. And yeah, I think it's looking pretty kind of flat, and these are a bit too pronounced and jagged there. So I would just work on the shape of this more. And this is very kind of thin and flat there. I might start by like taking this and circularizing it, and maybe twist that to get that straight, and then um, you know, and then extrude and then W, something like that to give that. But I think, well, I mean, I don't even know how much we'll see that, but I just think the whole thing actually looks a little. Whoops, let's get the whole thing maybe a little thicker that way, and I think yeah, get these to be less jagged, and I think you need more. You should have at least you should have three at each segment. So you need more topology there, and I think give it a little bit more of a knuckle shape and an indent here. And yeah, like I said, flatten those out. So I think the hands could use a little more sculpting. I think you need to. I think it, much like with the elbow. Why can't I select the legs? What the heck? That's very weird. There's no shape node there. What? That's so strange. What the heck? Oh, no. What? I'm a little bit baffled of what's going on with these legs. I'm, oh, it's just this pants shape thing? I don't know. I'm going to unparent that and then delete this group thing. Oh. Maybe delete history, Alt-Shift-D, and then delete this. Anyway, I don't know what was going on with that. That was weird. So yeah, again, more topology here, and then yeah, again, kind of define the knee a little bit better. You've got a little bit more of a defined knee in the drawing. I just think that's to be reflected in this object, and then get the ankles to go the rest of the way down. What is surface is acting weird? Why can't I pick that edge? Anyways, extrude that edge into the foot, so that and maybe spread it out a little bit so you see the foot shape in there. So get that completed, and yeah, let me know if that's being a problem in your file. But it's acting a little weird for me right now. Okay, so yeah, mostly pretty good, but I think there's a lot of areas you could touch up and improve.